Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. So excited! Got my Gilded Tarot Royale and the Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. So let's begin, shall we? Let's begin with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Well, I love this. It's got a beautiful magnetic box. It's beautiful. Beautiful guidebook, of course. Now, let's see. There's lots of pages. They are black and white on one side, and then each card, no matter whether it's major or minor, has a whole page. So there's lots and lots of information in there with each card. So exciting. So it'll be interesting to have a read through. I feel like this is going to be quite a good book. It's got some spreads at the back. So we've got like a past, present, future spread, of course, and the Celtic Cross, as well as a daily 5-card spread. It'll be interesting to have a look at. Beautiful peacock at the back of that. So yeah, it looks like there's quite a lot of information actually in it. Talks about the cards, the updates, a little bit about the basics. So yeah, gorgeous book, good weight. So let's have a look at the cards, shall we? Oh, I love the feel of them. Yeah, and I like that. They look like they're going to be quite easy to shuffle. Beautiful box to store them in, which is quite nice. I usually put the cards in bags, and I had a bag all ready to go, but I'm actually thinking I might keep them in the box. So let's have a look. We've got the full. So let's go through. So you can see the imagery. If you've seen the Gilded Tarot before, you know it had those borders, and now we've got the deck. Same sort of image, same imagery. I don't know if there's any differences. I really need to have a look. I've got a, I did have the deck, and unfortunately I don't now. So I'll need to sort of have a look online and see. So I'm so pleased I got this. It's beautiful to work with. Love the imagery, absolutely. So I'm sure there's lots of walkthroughs with. Oh, I love the tower. I love the way the colours without the. I mean, it's really a superb. They really do. There's a lot of colour in them. There's a lot of imagery. I do like Chero's artwork. Now, because I'm in New Zealand, I've been quite selective about what decks I buy, of course, because due to postage and everything, it can make the decks quite expensive. And when a deck is like 95 New Zealand dollars, and then you add another $30 or $40 on top of that, it does become quite expensive. So I'm sort of being a little bit, $95 for some of Chero's decks, which I mean, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just, you've got to be in a budget. You've got to be sort of somewhat selective. And so I'll get what I can. I mean, by the time the prices convert to New Zealand dollars and then add postage when they come from Chero's website. That's why I've got more his mass market decks that I want to add to my collection. But I've had like a few decks arrive over the last 2 days, so I've got to sort of wait a bit while I wait for the rest of the decks that I've ordered to come in, and then maybe after that I might start looking again. Beautiful artwork, absolutely gorgeous colours. And I love the way, like the different colours, you can sort of see straight away Now you notice that they're in there, the court cards are all separate here, so you can sort of see the different colours with the borders, or with the nameplates, should I say name titles, with the different coloured. Absolutely stunning. So I'm looking forward to working with those. Okay, so that is the Gilded Tarot. And it didn't take long, did it? Just to go through them very, very quickly. I didn't want to go into too much depth with each card, because I know there's a lot of things. Now I also got the Gilded Reverie. Now I did have another deck of this. Now my daughter thought she was doing the right thing. My daughter thought she was doing the right thing, and turned out that they weren't this deck, which is why I reordered it. So it was off another site, which we won't go into detail, but I reordered it because I realized that it wasn't the original, it wasn't Chero's, even though it was the deck, it wasn't the original, it wasn't going to be back to Chero, you know what I'm saying. I just don't want to go into detail because I don't really want to promote it as such. I reordered it, and so this is Chero's Lenormand. The difference with this, of course, it comes in a beautiful glass magnetic box, comes in a beautiful box. It's got the guidebook, which of course the other deck did not have. I am going to have to put on my glasses to see, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's the expanded version. So again, it's got the 36 cards plus the extras. So let's go through and have a look. So we've got the rider, the clover, right, the house, oh, the tree. They are a bit sticky, unfortunately. Clouds, snake, the coffin, the bouquet, the scythe, the whip, the birds, or the owl. They have alternative cards in here which I quite like. The child, the fox, the bear, the star, the stork, the dog, the tower, the garden, the mountain. Now the path card is quite interesting, I think, with the staircase. I think that's quite, you know, with the direct choice of direction you're going to go to, which door are you going to actually open. You can read, you know, a bit more. Okay, the mouse, just making sure. Okay, so the mouse, the heart, okay, the ring, the book, the letter. Okay, there's two guys, of course, two women, lilies, then you've got the sun, the moon, the key, the fish, the anchor, and then the cross, right? So now we start moving into the extra cards. Okay, the extra cards include the clock, the bridge, the dice, the mask, the wishing well, the compass, the labyrinth, and the magnifying glass. So there you go, that's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, which I'm pleased I've actually got. Yes, you can definitely feel the energetic difference to the other deck. I mean, the other deck was fine, was cool, it did the job, it did the thing, but you can definitely feel the difference. The weight's different, the colours are slightly different. It just feels, it feels different. I feel like, yay, I finally. So even though those decks are okay, to me they're not energetically the same. They don't represent the artist the same. They don't go, the money doesn't go back to the artist as well. I mean, for this, I want the artist to be totally credited. Chiro does amazing artwork, and I can't wait to get more of his decks into my collection. So it's exciting. So just a really quick, it was a real quick walkthrough of the Gilded Tarot, which you will see there's lots and lots of walkthroughs of this deck. And the Gilded Reverie, the expanded version, you'll find there are lots of the lots of these decks available online as well. So don't forget to subscribe, like, ring the bell. Don't forget to check out the links down below to my Patreon, to book a reading, etc. Don't forget to check out my channel. You'll see the links on there to my blog for Instagram and Twitter. So I'm looking forward to actually doing some readings with these decks. Shall I pull a card for today? So let's have a look. Let's do it. Okay, something just flew out. Oh, one card flew out. And I really should have grabbed my glasses. Oh. Okay. Today's message, what are we looking at? Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Pentacles to me is a sense of coming out of the cold. It feels like you're overcoming the challenges by being led by somebody else. Maybe you need to allow yourself to be led by someone else so that you can get out of the cold. I feel like you're being, yeah, I just get that you're being led by somebody else, or maybe you're leading someone else out of the cold. Maybe it's allowing yourself to give that offer to somebody to say, hey, look, I can help you if you're willing. You know, it's that sense of, you know, who do you bring out of the cold? You know, who do you offer your help to, your guidance? It's allowing them to feel like they could be something to do with finances, could be something to do with health, could be a material aspect that's happening in their life, you know, something that they feel, you know, people might feel like it's quite materialistic or quite physical, for them to be led out of the cold. So that could be something that you could think about today, reflect on. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I see a lot of healing going on. I feel like take a moment to see what's happening around you. Okay, I feel like there's a bit of a window being covered. You can't quite see what's going on. So you might need to sort of open your eyes a little bit to what's happening around you as well. I'm just trying to see what else is happening within the picture. So I feel like someone's offering. Are you noticing that someone is asking for some help? You know, are you too busy looking in another direction, or are you actually seeing what needs to be done? Are you seeing that someone actually needs some help as well? So there's a few things that could be described from this card, a few things happening within the imagery. So I feel like this is going to be quite a, I mean, I do like Chiro's artwork, so I know that I have seen this deck before, not this particular deck of course, but the original Gilded Tarot. I have worked with it, so I do know some of the imagery, but I'm sort of getting back into it again. It's taken me a little while, so I'm feeling like there's a lot of stuff coming through, so interesting. So anyway, that's the message from me today. It's just about, I feel like it's a sense of saying, have you actually got your eyes open to see that someone actually needs some help? Are you able to offer that help as well? Or are you feeling like you're being ignored as well? Could be part of it. Do you feel like you're being ignored? Are people seeing that you actually need to be led into out of the cold and into the warmth, you know, that sort of feeling? So there we are. So take care and blessed be.